Now it's recording. Now it's recording. We had such a good intro.
Should I just do it all over again?
Do it all over again. Pretend like it's the first time.
What's up, y'all? 43 Podcast here, coming at you again with the knock go.
Damn it.
Such a better intro before.
You had such a good one, and then I did the spontaneous Ringo Starr piece of love.
Let me do it one more time. What's up, everybody? 43 Podcast here, back at it again. I'm your host, Richard, and / Ricky. I'm sitting here with my very special friend, special in the head, Emir.
Peace and love. Peace
Ringo
and love.
style.
Ringo style.
I was sitting with the knockout, Bing chilling style.
Yeah, we got it on the third try.
You see that Bing chilling shit?
I have not seen that Bing
It's
chilling.
an old video.
Yeah.
You haven't seen Bing chilling?
I haven't seen Bing chilling. And I had not heard Frank Ocean, whatever the song you played me before.
And I was gonna do an intro.
Yeah.
The song goes Lost.
Yeah.
Lost in the heat of it all. And I was going to go Lost in the 43 part of it all.
Nice. I like it. I just like the reference point, but I still like it.
You have homework. You have to listen.
I will listen to it.
Well, I mean, can we start with some chill shit first before we get into your segment?
Let's start with some chill shit.
Because you did some shit on Instagram that was...
I improvised.
You improvised some shit on Instagram.
And then I asked for an apology after that.
Yeah.
To you.
Oh yeah, no, but you're definitely more of a what's it called?
Loose cannon.
No.
Peace and love.
Nerd.
Nerd.
You're a nerd.
Okay.
No, you're more of a ask forgiveness.
Yeah.
Instead of permission.
Exactly. That's just
just in the good parts, not like a weird.
Yeah. Only for parts that don't even require an apology.
Yeah.
Like when I apologize, it's like no, not at all.
Exactly.
Those kind of things.
I'll never hold it against you for taking the initiative to do something fun.
That's beautiful. So some chill shit then.
Some chill shit. I mean, do we have to talk about Coachella?
I have no idea of what happened at Coachella this year.
Neither do I. That's why I think it was a successful Coachella.
Yeah.
Like people went, they had a good time.
Oh yeah, it was simple. Nothing outrageous happened.
Exactly.
No slaps.
No slaps, no ambulance in the crowd.
Yeah. No riots.
Nobody dying.
Nobody died. No
STD
ASAP Rocky.
breakout.
No, it wasn't ASAP Rocky. It was Travis Scott. Yeah.
That's what I mean by people dying in the ambulance.
Yeah. That's what I meant too. Yeah.
So nobody killed anybody.
That we know
depending
of.
on how you see this Travis Scott shit.
Right.
But what I gotta talk about, I was talking to our marketing division, and
sorry for 43 Tigers or 43 Podcast.
43 Podcast.
Okay.
Right, there are two different divisions. We'll get into that. And then she was like, I would talk about Coachella, and then we started talking about like the outfits. Girls can wear really interesting, creative stuff to festivals.
Yeah.
And then when you look at pictures of guys, they're just like shorts and a t-shirt or shorts and like an open shirt.
So the guys, are they not participating in the fun, or are they limited somehow?
Good question. I just don't know what it is guys would do.
I feel like they need like a Hawaiian shirt that's buttoned up and just shorts.
I mean, that's the standard. Like, that's just like what all these losers are doing there.
Or
right?
like a cowboy hat maybe.
Oh. Yeah, it is a time to wear a hat.
Yeah, it's a time. If you're ever going to wear a cowboy hat, it's going to be at Coachella, I think.
Would you ever want to go to Coachella?
As a performer or as an attendee?
An attendee. I mean, obviously, if someone's like, hey, come play at Coachella.
Then I'll be like, it's not really my...
I'm a little busy.
I'm a little busy that day.
Yeah, like we're playing some shitty bar here in Stockholm that we beg to get into.
Yeah, and we prefer that. No, as an attendee, I would like to, but I would feel self-conscious about it because I feel like it's the cool kids of the cool kids that go to Coachella and the rich kids.
Yeah, that's another thing that I saw about Coachella, where like they pay like $10 for a coffee. Like once you're in there, the tickets are expensive, and then once you're in there, it's like I guess like food and drinks are also really expensive.
Yeah, because it's Coachella.
But
if somebody paid for me and flew me over there and begged me,
for sure,
those three things,
and then you get to play,
and I get to play, and I get to decline, then I would go.
So there are 5
simple
criteria.
Rules. Yeah.
Of course.
How about you? Would you want to go to this festival, this trendy festival?
Yeah, Yeah, I would, just to experience it.
Yeah, because they do have they get good lineups. They get good
Yeah, they get
bands.
great lineups. That's true.
So actually, it is.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of
Good.
like other smaller bands that are playing that maybe you're like you would read the lineup and then be like, holy crap! Like I can't believe this band is playing,
Yeah.
and then you go. But I can also just imagine like you know you stand really far back
Mm-hmm.
and like the only thing you see is basically people raising their like phones up like this,
Yeah.
and that's your view. That's
Yeah.
like how you see Harry Styles dancing.
Right.
Like because we see him dancing, we get a great view of him because they film it.
Right.
And then like if you're actually there,
Mm.
you're maybe like, oh fuck, like I've been here since 8 in the morning.
Mm.
It's now 11 at night.
Yeah.
Like I like fuck this.
Yeah, but people. I feel like people go to festivals not just for the music. They go there for
Yeah.
for the camping and the
Uh-huh.
glamping and the fucking and
Vamping.
sucking and 69ing.
Yeah. Oh my god,
And
this
drugs.
fucking sucking 69ing must be off the hook.
Yeah, so I think there are definitely some people that put music last almost.
Yeah,
the
I
list.
guess so. It kind of fits the vibe.
Yeah.
The 69ing of it all.
The 69ing of it all.
Yeah. And you know what else?
Mm.
The you don't have to go to the final performance.
Mm.
Like why is the like biggest performance last?
Yeah.
Does that kind of make sense? I don't know.
It does make sense. It does make sense.
But then like you want to be in the middle, I think, because then it's like
Yeah.
people get there early and they're like, oh, we're like saving some
This
energy.
is why
and,
I'm
like,
glad we have not just one market division but two. So
And
we
you
let
know
them
what?
we let them handle that.
And I'm glad
yeah.
that you're bad. Understand?
That I'm just bad.
But I feel like you get there early,
Yeah.
and then you're like getting into things. The day is not really started. Then you start to get some drinks. Maybe you do a little bit of a thing. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
You get some 69ing
Get some
going.
69ing going.
And then like in the day you're hyped.
Yeah.
But then like in the evening you're like, oh fuck, like I'm so fucking tired. And that's why you see all these videos of like people at the Harry Styles concert. It was a thing that like people are really like quiet. That nobody's really giving that energy. And it happened to
Yeah.
all those big performers.
Yeah.
Because nobody was giving them energy. It's like,
Yeah.
yo, we've been here all fucking day. We're tired, man.
From that perspective, it does make a bit of sense.
Yeah.
But it's the anticipation of like, ooh, okay, in 8 hours, I can't believe we're gonna see Harry Styles dance. Like,
Okay.
I want it to be 9 p.m.
Yeah.
That's the feeling you want.
But then in
People
that time as well, you're
strangle.
like, I have diarrhea. Holy fuck. I really just want to go have diarrhea. And then
Yeah.
you're like, oh my God, it's diarrhea time. And then it's, oh fuck, it's 8:30.
That's
like,
actually one of my biggest fears when you go to see a show. Like the
Having
need for
diarrhea?
the need for not yeah,
The need
yeah,
for
the
speed?
need for pee.
the need for
the
pee.
need for pee. If you get a good standing spot, if you want to get a little bit up close, that's a commitment.
That's a commitment.
And then if you're drinking beer at the same time, and then you need to pee, and then you look back, and it's like
An
a bunch
ocean of people.
an ocean of orcs and elves
Yeah.
that you have to pass through, and then you're gonna try to get back to that spot. It's
You
gonna
kind of
be
have to
messy.
be the Urukai
Yeah,
that like held the torch and ran toward
yeah,
toward Helm's Deep, you know?
yeah.
And then everyone there was like giving him space. And then he jumps at the very end to light the thing on
Exactly.
fire and it explodes. That has to be you
Yeah.
going out.
Exactly. But it's going to be difficult because people are going to hate you for all that pushing and shoving and
Exactly.
loving.
And loving.
Yeah.
Don't forget about McLovin as well.
Yeah. So, in conclusion, I would like to go, but
In conclusion, I'd go to.
as an attendee.
Yeah. But I would probably just, I don't know. At the same time, it's like, I could go see Harry Styles just to be like, there he is. And then be like, okay,
Yeah.
great. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go home.
Just to get a glimpse of him.
Yeah. Anyway, you know what else I got? This is interesting.
What is
Did you see that Netflix stock went down 70%?
70%?
70.
Because of what?
Because I'm actually not entirely sure. Their subscribers just like have sort of stopped subscribing. I don't know if it's because of a specific TV show, but all the Twitter replies that I saw were like, oh, it's because of this like fucking show where this Korean man gets pregnant.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, people were like angry that it was like they're getting so woke and stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
Regardless, down 70%.
Down 70%.
That to put that in perspective,
yeah.
that they're back
How many?
4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Like all of the growth that they did over 4 years ago, is just down.
It's like they lost all that progress.
They lost all that progress.
Ooh, but I feel like that something more devastating must have happened.
Disney Plus happened.
But did this 70% thing, what's the time frame? Was it overnight, just like boom, or like?
Yeah. I mean, it was like someone pulled the handbrake.
Oh, but it feels like something must have happened then, like Elon Musk making a bit on Twitter, that type of shit.
Yeah. Maybe Elon Musk was just like, Netflix is not it.
It's not it.
And then all of his fanboys went, yeah, you're right, man, yeah.
Yeah, and they had such a big impact.
Yeah,
but
it's not an NFT, so they went, it's not an NFT.
But I've heard good stuff about Disney Plus and
HBO Max.
Disney Plus, HBO Max,
Hulu,
Amazon Prime.
Amazon
I don't know. We don't
Prime?
have that shit really here in Sweden. We do, but we don't really
we do.
use it.
Eh.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the podcast now.
This is the podcast now. You get it. No, but that's not good news for them.
Is Netflix dead?
I don't think so. But I always have a bad experience on Netflix whenever I want to watch something because it's no good shit. Like they used to have some good shit.
They used to have good shit.
Like when I first get into it, they had like Black Mirror and they had all these
Stranger Things season
1. Give me something more. Fucking
Squid Game.
Yeah, but that was very recent.
Yeah,
what did they have like a couple of years ago? Like Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul,
I think. Yeah, that was a Netflix original.
Netflix Stranger Things season 2.
Season 3 and 4.
Well, 4 is coming, so they're going to get a boost again.
Yeah. I mean, they have those, and for that reason, I do want Netflix just for those classic ones.
Yeah, they've been making a lot of shitty movies as well.
Yeah, very shitty movies. Kind of like the kind of movie that sits between 6 and 7 on an IMDb rating. Just a ton of them.
Just some like, I don't know, sort of depressing like Jared Leto movie. Yeah. Where like nothing really happens.
Yeah.
And okay.
And like, but getting like really high profile names, but then it's like that you're gonna be disappointed. Like you see the title and it's with some movie with Adam Sandler or something, and you're like, I know exactly what this is.
Even though Adam Sandler is the GOAT,
he is the GOAT. Like
he's the GOAT.
He's got it made for himself, so he's the GOAT in that sense. But like, you just know that you're gonna be not even disappointed. You're just gonna get exactly what it is that you think that you're gonna get when you watch a Netflix movie.
Yeah, I think as well. It's like, why Netflix when they're like twice as expensive?
Yeah. Are they?
I mean, yeah. Disney Plus is like half the price almost. HBO Max, I guess, is also like somewhere in between those two. Yeah. But like HBO, they don't miss. I'm sorry, they don't miss.
The HBO goes for that quality instead of quantity,
and they don't miss.
And they just don't miss, buddy. They don't miss.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. They just
DJ Pauly D style. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. They don't miss.
Yeah. DJ Pauly D style, they don't miss. I mean, like,
exactly.
Recently they did Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Help me out here. Stranger Things season 1. I mean Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. You can't say Game of Thrones. Okay, we all know how that went down.
Yeah.
But at its peak,
you can't say it wasn't a cultural phenomenon.
You cannot say that was not the peak of television. It had to be.
It had to be. And it had to be.
And then old ones, I know you're not a big fan of Sopranos, but a lot of people are. So they didn't miss for a lot of people. Maybe they missed for you.
Yeah, I think it wasn't. No. The Wire was not HBO.
Or? I think the Wire is HBO.
I think it was. I can hear the in front of me.
Yeah, and then they have the fucking thing with the robots.
iRobot with Will Smith.
iRobot with Will Smith. I Regret is also coming. Yeah, Westworld.
Yeah, Westworld.
What else?
There's something
gotta be
recently
something
as well
a
that was
big one
like-
that we're missing right now.
But
it's
guy
just-
in the chair. Can you look
guy-
that up?
this is why we
please?
need the
This
guy
is
in
why
the
we need
chair.
guy in the chair, like, because we can't do this shit right now.
Yeah, but the point has been made that
Yeah.
HBO does not miss.
And the slot of guy in the chair has been filled.
Yeah, supposedly so.
And I think next week we're gonna have guy in the chair. So
Fingers crossed. If everything goes well, we'll have a guest and a guy in a chair.
and a guy in the chair. Yeah.
We're gonna be doubling up here at the 43
Yeah.
podcast.
And can I just say it?
Yeah,
We're gonna be doubling up. I'm gonna be doubled up too.
I'm gonna be doubled up too
I'm
and
gonna
everything.
be doubled up because I'm gonna be so fucking excited.
You're gonna be excited and you're gonna be noticing a difference in your daily life.
Yeah, and it's also episode 59
Oh, that's great.
because this is 58. And I think
This
that's
is 50,
59.
yeah.
Have you noticed that I don't put
You put-
numbers on?
Yeah,
the,
I noticed. I noticed.
I think on Spotify it's good,
Yeah,
but I don't do it on YouTube
Yeah.
to make it.
and I haven't even given any thought to why you don't. I just go with the flow.
To make it because I want to ask for forgiveness
That's good.
rather than permission.
But only for the kind of shit where an apology wasn't even needed in the first place.
Exactamundo.
That's the best thing.
But yeah,
Okay.
and then I mean Disney has like the Mandalorian, and now they have the
Oh, man.
Kardashian show, and
Yeah.
they have all the Marvel shit.
They have
and
so much IP.
They have so much IP,
Sorry, intellectual
Can I
property,
just-
guys.
Sorry,
Can I just like not assume that everyone knows business shit?
that's kind of
Like,
condescending. I don't
it's
do that
like I
shit
don't
to you.
expect you guys to. This is just me
I,
being
ex-
a,
I,
such
I don't
a
expect
nerd.
it of you.
I'm just a nerd. when
I don't
it comes to
expect
that
it of
shit.
you.
Yeah, you know.
I expect it of them because I know they're smart.
Yeah, but like, stop me if I ever do that again, and I'll
Yeah.
I'll use like normal terms from now on.
Just like for the layman, I think is good. And
Okay.
I'm a laid man.
You're a late man. You're a
I'm
late,
not a layman,
but you're a
but
late.
I also am
Yeah.
because I'm a people's champ in a way.
Yeah.
Like I'm just an average Joe. Actually, I'm a below average Joe.
You're a below average Joe.
That's a good name for a podcast. Below average
Below average.
Joes
Yeah.
or something like that.
That's for the next creative endeavor.
Yeah, but I mean, we're looking at, or we might be looking at the demise of Netflix.
With the entrance of our revolution. Is
The
that
43 podcast.
the 43 podcast taking off? Oh,
Hey, trust
on
me.
that sort of, sorry, this is, can we just not talk about business for once? Sorry,
Okay.
just one last thing.
Okay, sure. Let's talk about something else.
Spotify is going to allow video content for everyone.
Whoa!
So we can have, not yet, they haven't rolled out in Sweden yet, but they're going to roll out in Sweden. So we can upload videos to Spotify.
Whoa!
Joe Rogan style.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wait, you can watch the Joe Rogan show on in
yeah,
video?
Yeah, on Spotify, yeah.
Well, I could do that now.
Yeah.
Huh?
You didn't know that?
Oh, I didn't know that.
No, that was there since day one, since he moved to.
What? Really? That's
Spotify,
just something
yeah.
that they're not fucking pushing.
Yeah, they suck at it for now.
Yeah.
With the video thing, but it's only I feel like it's only Joe Rogan that has video on Spotify.
I guess.
But they're
so.
gonna try to-
soon it's gonna be 43 podcasts.
43 podcasts. But I wonder what's gonna happen with YouTube, what their reaction is to them moving into that territory, because it's
I mean,
dangerous.
YouTube moved into. I mean, I think Spotify also sort of had their stock go down quite heavily, quite drastically.
Yeah.
They're because things like some fucking losers use Apple Music, you know. But I think people use YouTube Music as well.
Yeah, they do. But I wonder, like, I feel like Spotify is really gonna try to make a move on that video. Like what? Like if, I wonder what the future is for people who rely on YouTube for their podcasts. Are they gonna move to Spotify now or keep doing YouTube?
I think everyone goes everywhere.
Everyone goes everywhere. They want a
Like
piece
the
of
Vine
everything.
stars that are still relevant today. They didn't just stick to Vine.
Yeah, and we're talking about your Logan Pauls.
We're talking about
talking
your King Batches.
Your King Batches.
Like King Batch was sort of
Help me out. One more. You got one more?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things season 1 started on
Number
Vine.
2 as well. Like, I mean, fucking the worst Vine stars did it, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there were a lot of people who were just like, they stuck to Vine. They were like, this is my thing, man. And then like when they announced that they're gonna fucking shut down the entire show, they were like, oh fuck, like oh my god, what am I gonna do without this app?
Yeah.
Like you should have been moving to different.
Yeah. Diversify.
Yeah.
Again,
Sorry. What
sorry,
is? Can you explain for the layman?
Like, I mean, like, diversify as in terms of business. Like, you don't want to put all your money on one
Yeah,
thing.
and I'll explain it for the laid man
So it's like,
because I'm laid.
it's like the more you diversify, the more your chances of getting laid improves.
Okay. Now we're talking.
Now we're talking
speaking
laid
my
man.
language. Yeah.
Below
nice.
average Joe laid man.
Yeah. So I mean, that is really interesting. I feel like it's not going to be impactful because YouTube is free and Spotify is not.
Yeah, but YouTube is getting on my nerves with those ads.
Oh.
Sorry, YouTube, you're a big thing in this 43 podcast endeavor.
Holy shit!
You're getting me on my nerves a little bit with those ads. Because because if you grew up with YouTube in the olden days, that is what you're used to. That is your reference point. No ads, no nothing. Mm-hmm. But now you got the double ads. You got the 30 seconds sometimes.
30 seconds. Sometimes you get the
several
fucking triple ad as well.
Triple ad, and several times during the video.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. So I don't know.
That's another reason why I like podcasts on YouTube, man. Like, because when you're watching a video podcast on YouTube, sometimes there are video elements.
Yeah.
And I did want to do a little bit of that on our show.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh fuck, like
a little bit of what video
element, like now I'm thinking like, oh, guy in the chair, mark this down. I wanted to put like when I'm talking about the Urukai running with the torch into Helm's Deep.
You want to clip that?
I want to clip that and put it up. So there's a video element. There's a reason you want to watch the video, like more than just seeing our ugly mugs.
Oh, but I think what the bad thing about Spotify so far is that they don't have a comment section.
Oh yeah.
Because that was always the fun part about Joe Rogan's podcast, watching people make fun of him in the comments.
Yes.
Yeah. The Joe inserts something in between Rogan.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know if they're gonna add a comment section, but I feel like they need that community aspect.
Yeah, I also the other day had a problem with Spotify where I was like, I was listening to music in my headphones, and my girl was listening to music in her headphones.
And my girl
doesn't
exist.
Yeah.
But maybe shit. No, you go.
Yeah. If she exists.
If
she exists, Emir,
then
you send her my way.
I'll send her your way.
Yeah. No. Then I was like, why isn't there just a friends tab on my phone? And where I can just like go to my friends. I see you. I have you on there.
Yeah.
And we can listen to something together.
All right, so you listen to something together.
Yeah.
So you're okay.
So she has her headphones on. Yeah, she has hers on. I have mine on.
Yeah.
I understand that the technology might not be there, but it could be really difficult.
But listen, if we sent a man to the moon with a calculator,
can
we not listen to music together? Surely we can, right? Or are you denying the moon landing, you sick son of a bitch?
No, what you said was so inspirational. I felt like I needed to take a walk.
Yeah.
I felt like I wanted to go look out the window and
just think.
Just think for a while. Just be a little introspective.
Just do a little bit of soul searching.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, why? Why can't I? Well, like, why is that feature just? It should be there.
Yeah.
So, like, the community thing is what they're missing.
They missed the community thing, but I feel like it's also early days, even though Spotify has been around for a while. But
forever.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not until recently that they really went for the podcast, and now they got the video. They have this car thing. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
Something
it's literally called the car thing.
Yeah, literally, that's the thing. And so I feel like they could do a lot of things if they wanted to. Maybe get that community thing going.
Yeah, the car thing was kind of interesting.
Maybe they should just hire us. I don't know.
I think so. Like, let us get our marketing team and us, of course.
And us.
Into Spotify HQ and just spitball.
Just spitball. Brainstorm a
little bit. They need some brainstormers.
Yeah, just inspire them a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, what a great fucking job. Imagine you go into different companies. I guess it's like a consultant.
Yeah.
But like your title is brainstormer.
Brainstormer. I mean, we live in a world with moon managers, and we live in a world where we sent some people to the moon with the power of a calculator. Surely we can have brainstormers, right? Now, I don't want to set your brain off storming out of the podcast now to take a moment. See, this is why we need several angles, because I wish you could see what I'm seeing. That sort of Michael Scott looking out the window. for those who watch The Office.
I mean, you inspired me.
Yeah.
You inspired me,
I'm
man.
sorry I do that.
That happens, and you don't ask me for permission ever.
And that was the kind of shit
I forgive you for doing that
where
shit.
I apologize after inspiring you,
Yeah.
but it was never needed in the beginning. And that's how you're good.
All right, what else we got?
We have my segment. If you want to go into that already, it's 25 minutes in, roughly
I
speaking.
mean, let's talk about why you want to do that.
The segment.
Yeah.
Why in terms of, from what perspective? From like a business perspective, or?
I mean, I'm sort of like a small-minded layman,
Yeah.
so I don't really understand business.
Yeah. So from any perspective,
Sure.
I can just start from any perspective.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, because yesterday off the record we were talking about the pod.
Uh-huh.
Somebody asked you a question. Why should you listen to the
Yeah,
pod?
and I didn't really have a straight answer.
And you just went out.
I
thought.
jumped out the window here.
You jumped out the window eyes first.
Yeah.
As a response.
Of
And
course.
and I want to prevent that from happening again. No.
Yeah.
And then, we've talked about how we're doing a podcast in Sweden, but in English.
Mm-hmm.
And Swedes can speak English pretty well.
Swedes can speak English very well, but I think they're also a little like self-conscious in a way.
And it's not the easiest thing to speak in a secondary language.
No.
Unless you're me. Sorry. But so I was thinking that we could, it would be difficult for us to find people who are comfortable and well-known and have something interesting to say and can speak English.
Uh-huh.
So then I was like, okay, Emir, God, there's got to be a way for us
Damn
to
it.
crack
Think,
this code. Think, Emir. And then I thought, what if we had like a segment called "What's Your Problem?" or "It's entirely possible."
It's entirely possible. ...
Or "I'm not an expert, or fix that for you." Whatever.
Oh, I like. I'm not an expert, but
I'm not an expert, but, and people are fans.
Yeah.
Our friends. I would prefer the term friends from now on.
I have never said the word fan ever.
And I only said that because it felt like you wanted to complete my sentence with that word. But
in a way.
Yeah, in a way. But it's friends. In a way, it's our friends.
In a way, yeah.
Yeah. And I was thinking they could send in a problem that they have.
Boa style.
Small, big,
medium rare,
well done,
large,
extra large.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we could either prepare, so they would send in a problem on a Sunday, and we record our podcast on a Saturday, or they can send it in whenever. But then we take the week to like kind of do some research, prepare, and then we discuss that problem on the air. They have their anonymity, and that could be maybe fun for people to listen to and learn something. But I was thinking, what if we had an expert in that field who also come in? So if you have a problem with sleep, like myself, like yours truly, for instance, we would find a neurologist, for instance. And honestly, there is a neurologist sitting right in
There's literally
legitimately
literally a neurosurgeon sitting opposite this wall here.
Doing some other shit.
Yeah.
Some more
that we speak to like we're fucking brain dead.
Yeah. So, and doing much more important stuff.
Much more important stuff. And here we are sort of talking about 69ing at Coachella.
Exactly. And then so we could bring in that person to discuss that problem. And that person doesn't need to be famous, interesting, necessarily. The celebrity kind of thing that Joe Rogan does. But it could be interesting in the context of that problem.
Yes. Yeah.
Can I get an applauser? Yeah, just, you know how to applaud, right? Why are you looking at so powerful? You feel so tingly. Almost. It's a work in progress.
No, but I agree that is really interesting. And I do genuinely think you should ask Steve.
Yeah.
Your fucking
like imagine if we had
sleep
Steve
therapist.
Yeah.
To come on the show.
Exactly. Or like it's just a spontaneous idea, or otherwise it could just be you and I just answering some questions, solving some problems as just a random segment on the show.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I'm all for, and then also keeping up the whole tradition of conversation starters. There was
somebody wanted that.
Somebody wanted that, which was weird because somebody wanted something from this.
Yeah, somebody actually listens to this and
Yeah.
wants to hear specific things.
Yeah, like someone liked what we did. What the fuck?
That's messed up.
That is messed up. And then you know what? I thought of something.
Go.
Can I hit you with a really random conversation starter?
You can.
How much money would you need to get shot?
Where?
Let's say I shoot you. You'll be fine after. Like you could still do your tennis shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've never
But-
played tennis ever.
Sorry, tennis?
No?
You play.
Badminton, yeah.
Yeah, you play the B version.
Yeah.
I'm
As in
more of a
badminton.
tennis man myself.
Yeah.
Badminton is great. Like, it's cute, but
Yeah.
it's not tennis.
Yeah, it's not tennis.
Yeah, and let's say I want to up my street cred, and like I'm a rapper, and I want to up my street cred, so I want to shoot you. Or maybe you're the rapper,
I'm the rapper.
and you want to up your street cred,
By
so
sh-
you need to get shot,
Oh, okay. I need
like
some
50 Cent style.
I need
you
some
know,
bullets.
You
Some
need,
wounds.
you need a bullet wound.
Yeah.
So, how much money would you need, like,
Yeah.
to get shot?
To get shot. But again, I don't know where. I know I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah,
Because it does depend.
shoulder,
Shoulder.
like right here.
right here.
Like how you see in movies, you know, they get shot
Yeah.
and they go, oh.
Yeah, I wonder how long you're out after that. Because I feel like that
Couple of months.
couple of months.
Like, yeah, you're just like don't use it for months.
Yeah, yeah,
And then like eventually you get back there.
yeah. Okay, but if I have the guarantee of me being fine, I'm not gonna walk around with a weird injury.
It's gonna be like we're gonna shoot you
Yeah.
point blank. Is that better? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
Let's just say you're on your knees in front of me.
I have to be on my knees too. I can't stand up.
No. Here's the thing. That's better. Because then it's like you had shooters up on the fucking
Oh, okay.
ceiling, on the roofs, you know, and they were shooting down at you. And then like that angle, it just goes clean through. And then we take you to the hospital right away.
Yeah.
Just is shoulder good?
Shoulder. I would prefer it to be something else like
Thigh.
yeah, thigh, foot,
Foot's not cool.
elbow, just like the edge, like right here. That would be
You want to just in the
cool.
bone?
I'll do this for $500. Yeah, just like, does it have to go through my body?
Yeah.
Can it go through this bone here? Is that a good idea?
That's a really bad idea, man.
Can it
Your
go
bone would like fucking come off.
What about my earlobe?
For a piercing.
Yeah, just a really small, delicate Black Widow style bullet.
You get $20 for that one.
$20. That's like a piercing.
Yeah.
I think I would need millions.
Millions.
Yeah, I would need millions.
So if I had $500,000
yeah,
right here,
yeah.
you don't take it.
Why would I do that when I can just go on a Mr. Beast video and hold my hand on a car for 24 hours?
Because then you'd probably lose. Let's face it, you're losing.
Yeah, but at least I would take that chance rather than the bullet.
Okay.
'Cause that's scary. That's scary.
Yeah, but it would hurt a lot, but you'd be fine.
Do you think it would hurt a lot? Yeah,
I think it would. Oh, maybe not, because your adrenaline would kick in. You'd be like, oh my God, like, oh, holy fuck.
Yeah.
So maybe it doesn't even hurt.
So then it feels like you would accept a much smaller sum.
No, I would need millions.
You would need. There you go. I would need millions.
I would need millions.
In what currency? Millions of dollars or millions of Swedish crowns?
I mean, we always talk dollars here.
Yeah,
When we talk business, we talk dollars.
true.
And I would need $1 million.
Yeah,
And I would need money first.
yeah. You would need the briefcase already next to
I need you the briefcase, floppy rag style
Yeah.
in my lap.
Right.
Except I don't want it in cash.
Yeah.
Because I open the briefcase and there's like a confirmation that it's in my bank.
And placement, you want it in the shoulder?
Like, yeah, it has to be a cool place. Like I can't get it in my thigh.
It's also like, because if it's for cred, then you need to be able to put that thing on display every now and then.
Exactly.
Like 50 Cent, like he can just pull up his shirt.
Yeah,
and I could
exactly.
also do that, but I don't want to embarrass everybody with my
with your
six
rock hard
pack.
abs, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to
for sure.
set like an unhealthy reference point for how you
For
should
male
look.
body standards.
For male bodies.
Yeah,
That's not what
of
I'm
course.
about. But so that it needs to be visible too. Like, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe like honestly, maybe here in my side, just right here.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily my stomach bag,
Yeah.
but somewhere in the side here,
Yeah.
under the rib.
Mm.
I think I could do that.
Under the rib. And I think I'm just going to go for a classic. I think I'm going to go for a thigh. I'm thinking I'm going to go for a thigh because then if somebody wants to see, like, let's say around here.
Yeah.
So if somebody wants to see it, I can like unbuckle. I'm not going to do that here. And then just pull it down a little bit. And then people go, oof. Wow,
Yeah.
that
Oh, and then
had
you're
to
sort of
hurt.
like, sorry, you're sort of like already taking your pants off. Let's say you're on a date.
Yeah.
Then you're already sort of like taking your pants off.
That's a horrible
smart.
idea.
And then it's just like, oh, actually, I think I have one more down here. I think you start to take them down all the way.
I might
Like,
as well
I think it's down here somewhere.
This robe right
Wait
here.
a minute, it's even further down actually. Oh, and you start to take them
And
off
actually, there's one
entirely.
here too. And then,
Just I have it here, just
Yeah.
here in my neck.
yeah.
I think the easiest way is just to take off my fucking shirt like this. There you go.
Perfect excuse to do that.
Yeah. So, but I think this is cooler.
Yeah. The price.
Because people are gonna want to touch it,
Yeah.
and then they touch you there.
Oh. So you want to get touched.
So maybe you get shot in the dick.
Oh, because then people want to touch
Yeah.
that.
And then you take off your pants, whip out your dick,
Yeah.
but
And
it can't go through then.
No.
I'll do a graze.
Yeah, I graze, but then I would need more than millions, I think.
I would need more
I
than
would need more.
just a few.
I would need, I don't know,
Yeah.
some sort of future medical.
I would need I would
Science.
need some sort of guarantee
Yeah.
for my future. I would need the house,
Yeah.
the car, the money.
Yeah. But that's a problematic placement also because you can't just casually show that.
Yeah. How about in the foot
Yeah.
for a bored ape?
In the foot for a bored ape.
Yeah.
I don't even know what a bored ape goes for anymore. See, this is why we need a guy in
This
the
is why
chair.
we need a guy in a chair. Look it up. Number 1 bored ape.
Yeah. In the foot, I could imagine like, oh, a foot. I need my foot.
Not really, because you can get crutches.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like I was gonna say my toe, but can I have a toe after that? I can has the toe now.
No.
I cannot has the
You
toe
cannot
after
has.
that.
No.
There's no
yeah,
guarantee.
no, your foot's like this. It goes clean off. It goes
Yeah.
flying like this.
Yeah, foot. No, I don't know. I think the thigh. At the end of the day,
Yeah, for me too.
it's just a meaty piece of
Yeah.
your body.
Yeah. Or it's like, because if you get in the side, imagine you're Tyson Fury, you know?
Mm.
He's like a nice jelly man,
Yeah,
even though he fucking kicks ass. you
yeah,
know?
but he has that teddy bear.
And he has that nice jiggle on him.
Yeah.
That's just like fat.
Mm.
Goes right through.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt doesn't nick any like organ or anything. It's
Yeah.
just like found the side. So if I have some time,
Mm.
I'm eating everything, man.
Yeah.
Give me it all. I'm gaining so much weight
Yeah.
that I'm like, there's this like nice piece of jelly here on the side that you shoot through and it goes, "Boom," and
Yeah.
then I'm fine after it.
Yeah. But that could be a good way to lose weight too, I feel like.
Actually, that's true. If it takes out a nice like
Big
tubular
chunk.
chunk out of you,
Yeah, just like let me prepare for this by gaining a lot of weight. And
Yeah.
then I just go like that. And then like, can you aim here? Can you shoot
yeah,
this excess fat that I have
you
hanging
sort of
out
grab
here?
it and pull it up like this.
Yeah, and then the surgeon can just use a scissor and cut off that from me.
But then you
and
don't have the
sew it
bullet
up.
wound scar.
Huh?
Then you don't have the bullet wound.
But okay, but then I have this nice.
It's like a shark
nice
took a
stitches.
bite out of you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's even better.
that's even better. Yeah,
That's got to be worth a lot on the street.
probably. Wow,
Okay.
great.
That was good. I hope that person who wanted a conversation starter felt that he got what he wanted
I hope so.
with that.
You know what? And that's sort of the essence of the program as well.
Yeah, we do what people want. We're clowns.
I guess so.
I was the class clown. Remember that? No, the class jester.
You were the class jester,
Yeah.
and I was the class's
The
comment.
class comment.
Because I'm sort of like in school, I was sort of the guy who sits there in like I just throw out like a. Honestly, it's a Jerry Seinfeld sort of laugh. Like I throw out a comment and everybody cheers.
Yeah.
The bass line plays. Boom, boom,
They
boom.
laugh, and I was sort of Kramer only, not the person, the racist person, but
The
Kramer.
Michael Richards, yeah.
Yeah, but when I entered and people were just like laughing, they just start laughing as soon as I enter.
Yeah, you entered the room and then sort of fell on your ass. And your pants, sometimes your pants would fly down.
Yeah.
And then you would just shit everywhere.
But
like, do you remember that?
I remember the laughs at least.
Yeah, you remember how it happened
I remember.
to get those laughs. Yeah, I remember.
I did what I had to do. So can I just try this problem solution thing?
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Here, how about this for a name? Amateur experts.
Amateur experts.
Or
That's good,
do you
that's good.
like I'm not an expert, but
I like both. I feel like amateur experts almost sounds like you're saying I'm not an expert, but amateur
Yeah.
experts, but it's almost like a tongue twister.
amateur experts.
Amateur experts. I like it, but I feel like I'm not
Oh,
an
it's
expert.
a tongue twister because English is your second language.
Yeah.
I see.
See, this is the problem of it all.
Yeah.
But I also like I'm not an expert, but
Yeah,
I also like I'm not a
'cause-
doctor,
yeah,
but
because like if I search amateur experts, I'm sure there's gonna be a podcast called Amateur Experts.
yeah.
So
I also like entirely possible, but let's go for now with I'm not an expert.
I'm not an expert, but
Okay, so which one should we? Because I got a couple of problems in here.
there was a long one.
Do you want the long one or like?
I want the long one. I want the context of the long one.
Okay, the long one. Let me just find it right here. Let me just find it.
Wait, is
right
it really long?
It's a little bit long.
Go for it.
Okay, and the name will not be uttered by me, but only the problem. Okay, so here we go. I'll expand on why my colleague is an asshole.
Do you want me to read it?
I work as a teen
Should I read it?
spirit, team leader, and 12 years in a team. Sorry, I'll just restart if that's okay for you.
Maybe I should just read it.
Let me see if I can get it in one shot, and then you read it. I'll expand on why my colleague is an asshole. I work as a team leader and is leading a 12-person team in a production line. I'm responsible for running the day-to-day work that my team does. Our department has 2 teams, mine being one of them. The team leader for the other team and I have to work really close and cooperate a lot for everything to run smoothly. But he's a dickhead.
Of course.
He always tries to find things my team does wrong or things we've missed and so on, but doesn't tell me immediately. Instead, he waits until last minute before telling me, right before telling my boss, so I don't have time to fix the issue before our boss feels he has to step in. He tries to make me look bad. I can fix a lot of these issues as long as I find out about them, but he's fucking me over. And now there's like a full-on war between our teams because my team has noticed I keep getting flack from the boss and the other supervisor, and now they've started acting the same towards the other team. So
we have Avengers, Captain America, Civil War.
we have the plot right here.
We have Civil War.
So too long didn't read? My colleague is fucking me over in front of our boss and doesn't give a fuck when I tell him he's being a dickhead.
And your team has your back.
Yeah.
And is starting to sort of get at the other team.
Now this could get messy.
This could get
We're
messy.
looking at
This
a Captain America.
is
Civil
Captain
War type
America
of thing.
style, Civil War style.
And we all know the solution to that.
69ing at Coachella.
69 at Coachella goes without
Everyone
saying.
gets on some fucking Molly, goes to Coachella,
Yeah,
does a couple of 69s.
that'll solve it.
Yeah. Here's what I think. This other team lead,
Yeah.
why has he seen so much of the problems?
Because they have to work together really closely for things to go smooth.
Yeah. Because this is a classic nemesis.
Mm.
Because it does appear that they do know their job. Because if they're noticing a lot of mistakes
Yeah.
and stuff, they might be on top of things. However, this is also a poison man.
It's a poisonous man.
It's a poison
saboteur,
man at the other end of this.
And I would love to know the reason why.
The reason why Could it be jealousy?
Could it be jealousy? Could it be that this guy is like a really hot, cool, successful guy?
I think if he listens to the show,
He probably is.
could definitely be a really hot, successful,
Handsome,
handsome,
powerful man.
powerful boa.
Yeah.
And
This other guys would be
for the new listeners, boas.
Yeah.
For the new listeners, a boa is a being of action.
Yeah. And I get those vibes from this guy. He's a being of action.
He's a being of action.
Yeah.
If you listen to the show, he's a being of action. He's a boa.
But this guy's
but the other team lead, this is projecting. This is a classic case of projecting.
this is
like
just shadow projection.
this is just like, oh my god, like oh, you're making all these fucking mistakes, man.
Yeah.
And then maybe this other guy has a good team behind him that like doesn't sort of mess up and make mistakes
Yeah.
for him to take care of. So he's just like, oh, like looking at the other guy, like, oh my god, you're like doing all this fucking bad stuff, and like I'm the best.
Yeah.
Or here's what I really think.
Yeah.
This
Please.
this enemy, this nemesis,
This arch nemesis, yeah.
wants so badly to get drilled in the ass by the boss.
Yikes.
They want so badly.
It's one of those situations,
They
huh?
want so badly to crawl through a mile of glass to hear the fart from a walkie-talkie of the boss.
Yeah. It would be good if we knew a little bit more about the dynamics between these two and the boss. Like, who is that boss? Is that boss?
Who is that boss?
Does he crave that boss's respect, the saboteur?
Absolutely, yeah.
And he thinks this is a good way to get to it.
I think so, because some people are just like bullies. You know what I mean? Like they're
Yeah.
just like, they want to push people down to push themselves up.
Yeah. So what can this guy, our Captain America,
Our Captain America.
what can our Captain America do? Can he have a talk with his boss and explain the situation? Or can he not even trust his boss? Is his boss sort of a little finger?
Ooh,
And is this sort of Game of Thrones?
boss's little finger.
Boss's little finger
Holy
playing
shit!
everyone for his own.
Sick gain.
Maybe the boss is planting all these problems so that guy will discover it.
Oh, planting little seeds of doubt and
Yeah,
And then-
because I do that. So I feel like maybe if I do that,
Huh.
there are dozens of us. Maybe
that's not good, right?
That's
You know
not-
for sure
that's
it's
not good. That's not
you
good.
know, like for sure it's bad, right?
it's a flaw. It's a flaw. That
You
I have.
understand it's a bad thing, right?
It's a bad thing.
But yeah, I think that's entirely possible. And at the very end, that Littlefinger's just gonna sort of be confronted in a court and then have his neck sliced.
Yeah. Workplace problems, they're difficult.
Workplace problem is difficult because if you go with this to your boss, I feel like bosses always overthink.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be like, "That's the truth." They're gonna be like, "Why are you telling me this?"
Yeah.
And they're gonna be like, "Is it because you have an ulterior motive?"
But I don't know. Like, I'm the kind of guy who's like, honesty
The
can't
pure heart
lose.
rule.
Pure heart.
The pure heart
The pure
rule.
hearts rule. Like, you got to go to your boss and just like explain it
Yeah.
exactly how it is. Because pure hearts can't lose.
Yeah, but what if they do this thing that I would expect of a fucking Littlefinger boss to be like, that's not my problem. That's not my problem.
But then
That's your problem.
then you got to quit because you can't be in that shit.
Not
anymore.
everybody can just quit.
Not everybody can just quit. Damn it. This is complicated. This is why we need that expert, that HR expert sitting here
Oh,
to deal with
that's
this.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's why we need that HR person.
Yeah, that's good.
Because they've probably experienced this.
That's good.
Because the only thing I can think of is like you you stick a nail into their other team's cars,
Yeah, that's true.
tires.
Yeah. How about
like,
this?
And leave a note. Your team sucks. You can never band
You
together
can
as
never
one.
band together as one and revenge us.
And revenge us.
Yeah, I think here's what you should do. If I'm the team lead and I have a problem with this other lead, I don't go to him, but I start treating his team
Real good.
real good,
Real good.
real good.
Real
And now
good.
I'm sort of like
Okay.
the like scorpion tail is growing out of me, you know, I'm just feeling poison.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use that poison to create something good.
Okay, so you're gonna take the fight from within in a way.
And then when they're like, hey, like, man, you're being kind of a dick to the other guy, they're gonna be like, let's join his team.
Right.
And now you're in a team of, there was 12 people. Now you have 24 in your team.
Yeah.
And this guy has 0 in his team.
But don't you think that guy is gonna increase the level of sabotage once his own team starts to turn on him? He's gonna get desperate.
That's a good point. I think then you just go up to him.
Yeah.
And you give him one of these. You go. And then if he flinches,
Yeah.
you do an X on his shoulder.
You know,
You punch him, and don't forget to rub it.
don't forget to rub it because otherwise he can punch you.
He can punch you back. Yeah.
But you know what? How they solved this in Cobra Kai?
Oh yeah. Tell me, please.
Karate tournament between the two teams.
I gotta watch Cobra
When
Kai.
whatever team wins gets to stay in the company, and the losing team needs to leave.
So then the boss is out. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's what you do. You stage
Yeah.
a strike. You go like, "Hey, I'm being unfairly treated here."
Yeah.
And like we all know it. Me and my team were staging a coup. Now you guys are taking over the company.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, there's so many ways to go about this.
Or a karate tournament.
Or
I
karate-
mean, why not?
Why not just a karate tournament?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of more creative ways because
creative.
what I really want at the end of the day to happen
Yeah.
is if it's even number of people on each team, you could do karate tournament or you could do 69.
69.
I
69
mean, if
tournament.
everyone finds a partner and everyone's 69s.
Yeah. A little loving and squeezing.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. It's a tricky situation, but I just don't understand people who think that is the way to do it. In my experience, if you're sharing and you're honest and you're supportive, it gets you further than if you're trying to sabotage for others so that you can advance.
Yeah, I don't think that's like an experience or thought everyone has. Like, what is this poisonous leader's background like?
Yeah.
Are they from, a family where there are like a lot of siblings, and if you don't, and to be mother's favorite, you have to game it.
Yeah.
You have to sabotage.
Yeah, there's that whole personality background.
Yeah, and maybe if you understand that version of them, you don't have to do a karate tournament.
Yeah, maybe. But honestly, I would talk to the boss and make my case.
Yeah, my honest, genuine, depending on the boss, if they're understanding or not, maybe you could just be like, I'm sure you're noticing that like somehow all these mistakes might be my fault. Like, is that something that you believe, or like do you, and if they don't believe that, then maybe it is time to look elsewhere.
Maybe it is time to look elsewhere
for
I don't
other
know.
work where people respect you more.
But I'm wondering how this guy, our Captain America, how he knows that this is going on for sure. I'm not doubting him. I'm not doubting
but
him.
when Thanos
Yeah.
is fine, and when he's going to steal Infinity Stones, does anybody question why Thanos is getting Infinity Stones?
It's true. It's true. No.
No,
No, of course not.
of course not.
Yeah. So what do we do with this guy? I don't know.
String him up by the fucking balls.
Yeah, I would say genuine advice, talk to the boss and explain the situation.
Fun advice is either coup or karate tournament.
And those are also, just because they're funny doesn't mean that they're bad. They're also good suggestions.
They are good suggestions.
Yeah.
Have you ever... You used to do karate.
I've actually participated in a karate tournament.
And I've participated in jiu-jitsu.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I used to do jiu-jitsu classes when I was in
Really?
Malaysia.
Really? Interesting.
So don't fucking mess with me.
Don't mess with me. I know my katas.
I'll fuck you up.
My katas. Actually, I was pretty bad at karate.
I believe that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we should do together.
Karate.
Did you see this? I saw this video the other day. There was this Swedish guy that went to Dubai to do self-defense, or maybe like martial arts training with Steven Seagal.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
It's interesting. I recommend it.
Yeah, but is he a legit practitioner, Steven Seagal?
You know, he has received a lot of flack for being a fake fat man.
Right.
And I understand, because you see some of these videos, when he's
Yeah,
and then someone does like a 360 backflip.
Yeah.
And they like, obviously he doesn't have the power to just,
No.
and then
He
they
just
do
goes-
a backflip and like in pain.
Yeah.
And then someone else comes running at him and he goes like that, and then they do a flip.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time,
Yeah.
the guys who went there for the training, like they said, they learned stuff.
Yeah.
That he does have some sort of knowledge to impart.
Yeah. He has something, but he doesn't have the physique anymore to do impressive
No.
shit. Probably.
No.
Maybe when he was younger, but now he's just a teacher, a wisdom. He's a wisdom.
He is a wisdom of himself.
Steven Seagal is a wisdom of himself.
Yeah, and you know what I would love to do?
Yeah.
Have him on the fucking pod, man.
I would love to have him too.
Yeah, I think we should discuss more guests because it's always interesting. But
Yeah.
also, here's another random thought about Steven Seagal. Nobody makes movies like that anymore.
The classic action.
Yeah, it's such a different thing now. Like Steven Seagal movies, and like I don't know who else could fit in this category. Like Steven Seagal and Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Like a man who's been betrayed by the government, or like a gang kills his family,
Yeah.
and then he goes on like a revenge. I mean, John Wick, and that's like some of the best movies ever.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really exist anymore, because now it's more like, if I think of like our current action stars, it's The Rock,
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan. Well, there's got to be one more.
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things season 1.
But like nobody does these like sort of like martial arts
No.
classic just action movies anymore.
But that's probably why a show like Stranger Seasons.
Stranger Seasons.
Stranger Seasons was so successful.
shit.
Everybody's heard of Stranger Seasons. No, Stranger Things was so successful because they brought back that nostalgic element of those movies.
Yeah, those like kids know that something is wrong,
Yeah.
and the adults just like don't believe it because
Yeah.
it's always make believe for adults. Yeah, that is that is just like, if you find that nostalgia
Yeah.
thing and you tap into that,
Yeah.
you're making millions.
It's a gold mine. Maybe we need to be more nostalgic here.
Yeah, and they did the same thing right after. I mean, Finn Wolfhard was in Stranger Things and it.
Yeah, it was kind of a symbiosis there.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same nostalgia.
The kind of shit our marketing division would think of.
Honestly, that's exactly true. And as leader of the marketing division, I'm gonna look into that.
You do that.
How do we get that aspect of nostalgia into the pod?
Please bring that up for the next marketing meeting.
Hey, I will. It's a task.
I don't want to be abrupt, but we need to go to rehearsal now. So we need to wrap things up here.
Yeah.
Any final closing thoughts or no?
Final closing thoughts. No, next week, hopefully we will have at some point the guest as well as our guy in the chair.
Yeah.
Increase the dynamism a little bit of the pod.
Get that variety show feel to it.
Yeah. Do a little bit of research with the problems that we just got.
We could try that. We can pick one.
We can pick one and then
see.
really just do some time on our own to think.
Yeah, like actually solve that.
To actually think,
Yeah.
what would I do here?
Yeah.
But other than that,
Other
it's
than
all
that-
in the description. It's the 43 podcast, and you have to look up the 43 podcast.
Yeah.
As leader of the marketing division, our marketing team has really made it clear
Yeah.
that
That is the key word.
it is the 43 podcast.
Yeah.
It's not 43 podcast. It's the
43 podcast.
Tigers. The 43 Tigers.
Yeah. So if you search for that, you should be good.
That's it. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you real soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.